Hello my friends and welcome back. Today I'm going to be using these two stamp sets right here from the Not Too Shabby shop. This one right here is one that Jamie designed herself, and we're going to use this one to make a couple of cards. And then this one I'm going to be using pieces out of this to make some tags. Actually I already started doing all this and then I realized, why didn't I turn on the camera so you could see it all? But I'm mostly just going to share, and then we're going to make the one of the projects with this one here. So to start off with, I'm going to show you something that I picked up yesterday. So when I was out at Tuesday morning, which I like to do, well, all the time, basically, I found this there, and it was like $3, and it has the little mini pie boxes, and then the little pie slices, and it's got some tags and some twine and some this recipe cards, and then there's some little stickers in here, which, you know, me and stickers, I'm totally gonna use those. Anyway, so as soon as I saw this, I thought about the new stamp sets that Jamie just came out with, and I thought this would be super cute to make as little gift ideas because I'm always doing this kind of stuff around the holidays, and so I thought I'd get a jump start on it. So I'm going to show you real quick what I did so far. So I made these two cards, and I thought these would be perfect for the boxes. So I made some matching envelopes to go with them. But you can see here, I used Jamie's set here, and then I've got the pumpkin spice everything, and I used some of the little splatters. I used vellum, and then some real pretty, just some kind of neutral colored papers. And then I did some little doodling on the pumpkins to make it look cute. So that was that one. And then this one is using the other set that's in Jamie's stamp set, and this one is Coffee is Always Better with a Friend, and you got a couple coffee cups right here, more of the splatter on there, and I used the gold embossing powder. And then again with just kind of basic background, because this is the star of the show, and a stamp. And I thought these would be really cute for the boxes. So these would make like really great, because they're a perfect size. These are 4x4 cards, and to put right on the top of one of these boxes. Then the other thing, so those are what I made with that. And then this is what we're going to make together. So I started making tags, and I think these tags are absolutely adorable. So this comes with tags, and this is the size that I wanted mine to be, and I don't have any dies for this. So I used this as a template, and I cut out tags using my Copic friendly paper, and then I stamped out my image, colored them in, and then I did the extra stuff with the embossing powder around it. And so we're going to make one of these tags, and I'll show you how I did it. And then with the extras, I'll like the extra, so I had extra vellum from the cards. I made some vellum tags, and then some extra paper, and I made some paper tags. And you can do a couple different things with these. You can either put them all together, and then it makes like this really pretty little thing with the twine, and attach these to your gift. Or if you don't want to do this for everybody, like say you have some people that you know are just going to throw the tags away and you don't want to give them the nice ones, you can do just something like this with just the vellum and the paper, because these are just scraps, right? And then you can do the gold embossing on. So this is the vellum that you can emboss on. It's really thick. Let me pull it out and show it to you, just in case, because I'll never remember the name of it. I can't remember where I put it. So this is the vellum that I got, and if you want to Google that, I got this at the last scrapbook expo that I went to, which there wasn't one this year, so it was the year before that. So it was Stamp On It. That's where I got it from. And so this is the kind that you can heat emboss on and do all kinds of cool stuff. It's really, 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 really thick. So you can heat emboss some of these sentiments from the stamp set, and maybe just a pumpkin with, you know, the gold, and then do something on top, and then put it over this, and then you're good to go. And you don't have to worry about somebody throwing away your tag that you spent all kinds of time on coloring. Here's the other one that I did, and that's using this stamp set right here. So then I use the gold. Also, I don't know if you can notice, but there's some like little dots everywhere. So I have these pens, Emboss It by Ranger. I got them at Michael's a while back. I got a clear one and a black one. So these work really good. So if you want to just like add some little dots here and there, or you actually want to write something out, this is what you would use to do that. You can use these embossing pens, and they're by Ranger. So I have that. So we're going to make one of these tags. I'm going to show you how I lined everything up and put them on the boxes. I think these are going to be super cute for the fall. So I set that off to the side. Let me get my paper. Oops, what do I do with it? I am so organized today, you guys. No idea. Okay, so Copic friendly paper. Your tag from the box. Now, if you have tags, tag dies, you could totally just do it that way. I don't. Not in this size anyway. The ones that I have are either too big. So I have some La La Land ones that are really fancy. I just wanted something plain. And then I've also got ones from, there's some really big ones from Art Impressions. They're huge, but they're way too big for this. So I just trace it. And then I got my giant scissors. You can do this with a cutter as well, but if you've got some nice long scissors, it just follow through. You can do a pretty good job of cutting straight. I have been so busy I haven't even had a chance to do any of my favorite things, which is coloring and stamping. So I spent the whole day today just coloring. I've been having so much fun today. That is not something I get to do very often. I'll save this one for another time. You don't want to watch me do too many of these, right? So I've got my little mini Misty here. I'm going to set it in here. Hang on to that. And then we're going to pick our scene. So when you're creating a scene, you're probably going to want to make masks, right? Well, these images are small enough to where you can take post-it notes to make your masks, which I already did. So here's a couple of masks here from the other card. So if that saved you some money, because I know that paper is kind of expensive. I think I want to use this little guy this time because I think he's adorable. And because I've already used the cup, I think this time, so we're going to put him here. I think actually this time I think I want to use the other one. So let me grab the other stamp set. So this stamp set here, there's no one like you. I think this one is just called Fall Gnomes. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to use the pumpkin from this one and the little acorns. So we're going to have to do some masking again. But I think these are going to be super cute. You can also do the gnomes. You can do all kinds of stuff. But I'm just going to work on this part. I just couldn't possibly be any noisier for you, right? Okay, so I'm going to start by putting him down first. I think. Do I want him first or what do I want in I want him in the front for sure. He's going to be in the front. So you know you want to stamp your stuff that's in the forward-most position first. I'm going to use my Simon Says Intense Black ink. Ugh. I always do that. And then I'm always afraid I'm going to get it on the paper, so I have to clean it off. And since this is the first time I've ever stamped with this guy, I'm going to have to stamp it a couple of times. But look at that artwork. Isn't it gorgeous? So Monique Cannon is the artist for these stamp sets. And then Jamie is for the other one that I used for the 4x4 cards. And Monique has the most beautiful watercolor artwork. If you haven't checked out her artwork, oh, she's got a shop on Etsy, and I use a lot of her artwork in my sticker sets, the sticker kits that I do for my Etsy shop, and her artwork is amazing, and it makes the most beautiful stuff, and you can use it for anything, you know. Like Jamie uses it to create stamps, but you can use it to create fabric, to have printed out like it for a baby's room. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. And no, I'm not getting paid by Monique to say that. I just really, really love her stuff. I think it's gorgeous. So I'm going to want that to go kind of behind there. And then we're going to want these. I'm just figuring out where everything's going to go. We're going to go like that. So we're going to need a mask for this little guy. And since this is going to be in front, we're going to do this. So we're gonna do masks for both of these. I did it again. I always do it. I think I pressed too hard. Like an animal. Okay, now we're going to create our masks because I don't have any for this. So I'm actually going to put this down. So my post-it notes don't have any sticky, like I don't have the full sticky ones like some people get, which I'm kind of jealous. I don't know why I did that, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to use it for this one. And, oh, you know what? I don't actually need that much of him. I just need where the pumpkin is going to hit. So, there's that one. I can move this out of the way for a minute because I need to don't ask. Don't ask. I put it away like a goof. So actually I only need about right there. And I want it on the sticky part. Ugh. Okay. Just needs a little bit. Just enough for me to trim around it. Okay. So I'll trim this up. What do I do with my little scissors, which would make this so much easier? Perfect. Okay. So I am not a good person to watch Copic color because I'm not an expert. So I don't usually color on the channel just because, but I thought these colors were really nice. So if you don't want to watch the coloring part, ooh, it's like magic when you take your masks off. Just skip ahead. Look at how cute that is. That's going to make a perfect little scene. So let's get that out of the way. So some of the colors that I used, let's see what we've got here. All right, so the pumpkin, E09, YR27, YR18, and YR14. That's for the pumpkin. I have other colors because I was coloring other things, but for this one we need the pumpkin, the squirrels, right here, E59, 57, 55, 53, and 50 for the pumpkins. Then for the scarf, I think I'm going to do the same thing I did before with the pumpkin and bring the greens in. So I'm going to do the BBs. So for his little scarf, no, you know what? I think I'm going to do the red. We're going to do R39, 30, sorry, where's my other R's? Oh, so we're going to do 37, so 39, 37, and 35 for the scarf. I want to bring a pop of red in there because I think that'll look super adorable. So there's the colors. And then for the green, which is the only part that's really green, is this right here. So we only need 2 colors. So I think I'm going to go with 96 and 93 of the BGs. And then I will zoom this in and start coloring. And if you want, you can go ahead and jump out and come back at the end. Just kind of skip forward if you don't want to watch this part. I will speed it up though, for sure. So we're going to start with E09. Okay, so we're all done coloring. Let me put all my junk away here. At least my E55 is drying out, so I ended up just kind of going over it with the 57, but I think he looks just fine. He's super, super cute. Anyway, so now let's make our, just so I know exactly where it is, the hole. So if you have one of these guys, this makes life so much easier. Just line it up. Then we got that. So here he is. Now we're going to pull out our Misty again and do some decorating. So for the sentiment for this one, I've been using gold because I think it's really, really, really cute. So this one, we're going to do warm hugs again, I think. Let me look at all of them and see. Oh no, I like Hi Friend. How about Hi Friend? That one's adorable. Okay, so on this set, we've got Hi Friend. We'll take this one right there. If I can get it to line up where I want it to. And I'll show you how I use that embossing pen too. So take your little bag, cover that. So I'm going to do this one first. Then with the embossing pen, I just take this and I just kind of go around so I can see where Hi Friend is. And I want to put just like a couple little dots here and there. Kind of like as if you were adding sequins, I guess, would probably be the best way to say that. So we're just going to put a couple dots here and there for the what would be sequin area. Cute. Where's my paper? Gotta remember to acquire some more coffee filters so I won't have to use my paper. This one I'm going to use the gold. So this is the Recollections Gold Embossing Powder. And see, you can see where they all went. Ooh, my Hi Friend didn't come out dark enough. I don't think I got it enough. Pretty sure it's not. Well, we'll see. Let's heat it up and see what happens. Not horrible, but not quite enough. And then one of the things I just realized is that some of the gold was on here, and it actually looks really cool. So I missed with my little embossing buddy. I missed some of the areas, and it must have been still a little bit wet from coloring. So it got a nice little gold edge there, but it looks pretty. I think it looks nice. So that's that. So there's all the projects that I made. Got all these guys. Some extra tags for the people who will throw them away. There's all those, and then the cards. One here. Made those envelopes too. And probably be easier if I back this camera up a little bit so you can see them. So there they are. There's everything that I made using this little collection. These are super, super, super cute, very easy to do, and you can make all kinds of different little tags. Comes out really cute, makes great little gift giving things. And I'll take some pictures of it all boxed up and ready to go, but it's going to go on here, and I will have the pictures at the end of the video so you can see what it looks like when it's all together. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.